In today's video, we're going to give you a full rundown on how to become a pro Vinted reseller. We're going to split this video into 3 important parts and make sure you listen throughout all of this. We're firstly going to cover where to buy your stock from. This includes what items to look out for, your buy-in prices, where to actually source the stock, and most importantly, stuff you're going to make profit on. In the second part of today's video, we're going to be unboxing an example product that we buy on this video and how you are going to list this product. This includes how to take the best photos, how to create the best listings, because you'll be surprised these tips and tricks will 10x your sales rapid. All of the tips and tricks on your lighting, your photos, your title, your description, and also some neat little tips and tricks when it comes to pricing, allowing offers that people don't think that make a difference, but trust me, it does. And then finally, we'll get on to how to actually pack your orders safely and make sure you are getting them positive reviews. And then finally, we're going to get on to posting your orders, make sure you're shipping it safely, some final tips and tricks to ensure that good customer service, and by the end of this video you'll be able to start or scale your Vinted reselling business. So without further ado, let's get into step number 1, and that is how you are going to source your stock and what products to start looking out for. And rather than just getting my opinion, I'm actually going to bring someone in who is a very experienced Vinted reseller who actually covers a lot of niches and makes a lot of money off items people don't think are even profitable. 3 different ways you can buy your stock. The first being charity shops, the second being from suppliers, and the third and probably the most popular and easy to get into, which is what we're going to be talking about today, is actually buying directly off Vinted through a Vinted monitor. But firstly, let's talk about charity shops. So firstly, charity shops, it is a bit of a graft because you have to consider your other expenses such as going to the charity shops, your petrol, your time it takes. Also, you're never going to get guaranteed stock at charity shops unless you have like an insider there. So there's pros and cons to it. However, if you want to start off this way, be my guest, but you kind of need to know what you're looking for. When it comes to suppliers, it is kind of a myth when you're starting out because a lot of people think that you'll start Vinted reselling and you'll suddenly just get 5 suppliers coming to you. I've only got suppliers through literally reselling myself and only through friends, and I've never got suppliers from social media ads and so on. So in my opinion, the best start is the Vinted monitor, and that's what we're going to show today. So let's hop onto the computer and show you how that is done. Alright, so this is an example of a Vinted monitor. As you can see right here, it basically pings for any new listings. Now this is my personal Vinted monitor. You can use other ones, but if you want to use ours, it will all be down the link in the description. But there's different channels for different things. So for example, this private monitor here is for used Nike trainers. So it's going to list everything that comes up that is used Nike trainer. So you can literally scroll through, watch the live listings come in, and you can see if it's worth buying. As you can see here, £6 for Nike Reacts actually isn't that bad, but you will almost get a notification every couple seconds. There is loads upon loads of products that you can buy here. There's auto buy, you can send offer, and with auto buy you can essentially just buy in one click. As we can see here, literally new things have been uploaded as we've just been speaking, and yeah, you can kind of view it from there. Now we have our preset monitors, so you have the Nike trainers used, you have Nike Air Maxes, Nike clothing, we have used trainers under £20, and we also have a separate private channel which is Sam's, which you might have seen before. Sam Coleman, who is a quite big Vintage reseller, he actually made some filters for everyone to use as well. So basically his one will be only Adidas trainers and Nike trainers under £20. So you can basically set what you want to see, the brands you want to see, and also the prices you want to see. Now this is on PC, however now we're going to move on to showing you on phone and actually how you can set up your own private monitor through our group and set what you want to see, because at the end of the day that's going to be better for you. If you can tell the monitor that you want to see Nike Air Max 1s for under £20 because you know you can move them at £40, that is going to be what you want to buy. So whenever you get a notification of something being listed on Vinted, you can just auto buy it straight away. So this is just the example of some preset ones that you'll get access to as soon as you join the group, but now we're going to show you how you can actually set up private monitors. You can set your own custom filters from there. But as you can see here, yeah, there's loads. We have consoles 10 to £200. We literally have Funko Pops, Doc Martens, running shoes, used shoes for under £20. A lot of people get a lot of stuff from here. But now let me show you on phone how you can actually set up your private monitors. So once you're on Vinted, you actually want to set up what brands you want. So as you can see here, I've got Nike trainers all set up. You can actually add the brand here as well. So you're going to go to Nike and you're going to add, and boom, from there you are all good. Once you have got the link for this, it's probably easier to get it on computer. If you go on computer on the Vinted website, grab the links that you want. So basically put your filters in Nike, and then if you want to do Nike trainers, put that in the filters bar for Vinted. Editor can pop up something on screen for that, and then we can literally copy the link at the very top, and then that is going to be what you're going to put into the Vinted monitor. So now once you have the Nike Nike link. As you can see here, we can just show you here, that's what it's going to look like roughly. This is just Nike trainers for under £20. So you're going to press /add link and then select that and just press send. After you send that, it's going to ask you exactly what you want to call it. So for this, we're going to say Nike trainers, and we're going to put the search link in here. It's really easy to do, guys. You can put whitelisted words and blacklisted words. If you want to remove the words fake and replica, you can do that as well, but for now we're going to leave that. Then we're going to press submit. The link has now been submitted. Now you need to add the filters of what you want to see. For example, Air Maxes for under £20. That's what we're going to do right now. So from there, you're going to press add and you're going to press filter this time. Send that, and boom, after that you can add your keywords. So for example, if we just want Air Maxes, our keyword is going to be Air Max. Then we're going to set our minimum price to £5 and the maximum price, let's just say £20. Now if you want certain sizes, you can do that as well. Just make sure you're putting a comma between each one, and boom, then you are going to press submit. You can add as many keywords as you want. If you want to add TNs, if you want to add 95s, if you want to add Air Forces, if you want to add other brands, you literally use the link for the other brands and use the filters to actually what you want to see. Once you've done that, you are all set up, and I'll show you some examples of it pinging up some examples of Nike trainers or Nike Air Maxes for under £20, and now we're ready to start buying. Now, as you can see, 1 minute later, we are now getting Air Maxes and Nike for under £20 because that's the filters we did set. Look, Air Max in the listing, but you're going to get these new listings every single minute. So we've got some other filters already in this channel, but the Nike Air Max one was just an example. We have members literally purchasing 20+ items a day from here. I mean, Sam, you would have seen his YouTube. He cops everything off the Vinted monitor. He's even bought 100 items in one day. So buying stock is no longer a problem like it normally is for Vinted reselling. But yeah, as you can see, they're all just going to pop up on your channel. You'll get directly notified, and if you want to buy it, you can literally press auto buy and it'll buy it in one button. So now what we're going to do, we're going to use a previous purchase that we've done, and we're going to show you how to make the photos. So now we have shown you how we're actually buying our stock. Now let's look at unpackaging when it arrives and taking the best photos possible to ensure that your listings are always top of that For You page on Vinted. So let's show you how to create them photos and how to do a very pro looking listing on Vinted. Goodies have arrived.
Wagwan.
So this is something we bought a couple of days ago now, and do you know how much you paid?
I think roughly 20 quid.
All right,
we'll double check that.
We'll pop it up on screen.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's getting on to the listing part. What, for a start, is this?
This is a vinyl mat.
Yeah.
Something like that. You can go to any floor place. They'll sort you out. This cost me about 60 quid.
But you can get something very, very cheap if you wanted to.
I mean, realistically, if you just use the floor,
yeah,
you'd be fine.
It's fine. So let's open her up.
Let's open her up. Let me put the tech deck down.
This is the guy you want.
So we've got a parcel. Bosh.
Yeah. Lay her out. So this is what we bought. First thing you want to do is obviously
check condition. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you'll be ironing a lot of your stuff. Well, when it's closed, obviously shoes you won't be, you'll be cleaning them. And while you're doing that, you'll see the condition yourself. This looks good, to be fair. It looks in good condition.
And if you do have a problem, if your items are fake or if your items have got a lot more stains, you can create a report. And basically, as long as you do it in the first 48 hours of delivery, you can get a free return label and get your money back. So it's kind of risk-free. So now we're gonna move on to how to take your photos and how to do the listings.
Yeah, so it's pretty simple when it comes to clothes. Lighting.
Natural light is always best.
Yeah, natural light is pretty decent. Right?
How can they do that?
Natural light is good. Going close to a window, or even on a nice dry day, just take your photos outside. Yeah. Literally, that's what I do sometimes.
We're using a little studio light that you can get as well.
Yeah, we've got a studio light here. It's not even on, but we're about to change that.
What, you want a little flick on? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, not bad yourself.
So it does bring a hell of a lot of difference.
Yeah,
one of these you can get for like 20 quid if you do want it, or just use natural light, it is all fine.
Yeah.
So now let's get on to how you're taking these photos.
Cool, right. So this is just a quick, like, how to. Basically, get the corner.
Just show a little fold.
So at the armpit, near the neck, grab the 2 and just fold the 2 over like that. And bring the arm down.
Yeah.
Bosh, same on the other side. It's super quick tap. And all of a sudden, your thing's looking decent already. Now these arms, I just push this to the side like that. I do 1, 2, 3, and then just bring this down here. Put that there. That's sorted.
It's looking a hell of a lot better.
1, 2, 3. Bring that down to there. Put that there. And then if you want, just bring the middle in a bit.
A little boxy fit.
Yeah, bring the middle in, bring the arms in, and then that's it. She's ready to go. She's ready for photos.
Like that.
So now we'll take some pics, get your feet out of it, maybe just sort the lighting out a bit. Bosh. Oh, I should screen record that maybe.
So now we have taken our photos and we are ready now to start listing on Vinted. Now this is possibly one of the most important stage for Vinted reselling that people make the most mistakes on. And this is because you can have a very good photos, you can have very good products, but if your title and description isn't matching these products, people are just going to skip past. So now let me show you how to create a professional looking listing that's going to really attract the buyer's attention. Right, now, been fortunate enough to sell some goodies.
Yeah, we've sold some goodies, boys.
We're gonna show you the exact way of shipping it safely, ensuring that you don't get scammed. Well, Vinted's pretty good in the first place.
Vinted's really good.
So you're pretty safe, but just to get the best customer feedback and so on. So we're screen recording now. As you can see, we have sold, what we sold here?
Well, we've sold a few things, but we're just gonna go through the process of packaging up one thing.
Yeah.
So we'll go here, we'll go into this top one, we'll get the shipping label, and you can see that this is InPost.
So the buyer has selected InPost, essentially. Usually they select InPost quite a lot of the time, don't they, because it's cheaper. You can now either do a printable label or digital label. Digital label is even easier.
Yeah, digital label is the easiest.
If you've got mass amount of orders, maybe printable label so you don't get mixed up with your digital QR code, I think is a good shout. But if you're just dealing with less than 10 orders, usually digital is pretty fine.
Exactly. So on this, if we click the digital label, continue this is all good. Wait for it to send it to you. You open up your digital label.
Screenshot that.
Pack your order. Take this to the shop.
Yeah, boom. So this is you can even use the InPost lockers, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you literally go there, you scan the QR code, boom, and it will open up a locker, and now you are done. Okay, now we have listed our products and we are nearly there to hopefully grab these easy profit sales. If you have followed all of these steps and you've listed them along with our guidelines, I'm sure this product will sell rapid for you guys. As I mentioned before, let these offers roll in. Always price your items a little bit higher than what you're expecting, so it caters for people who think they've got a deal. This is really important. If I want to sell something for £45, I am not listing this product for anything less than £50, because to the buyer, if they've got £5 off their order, they think it's a win-win situation, and it is a win-win for you as well. You have got the price they wanted, the customer thinks they've got a deal, and now you are ready to ship your item. So let's move on to that.
Right, so we've got our item that we've sold. We haven't really, but we're just doing an example. You get your item. Kai's having one. So we've got our item, which we sold. We've got a bag. It's pretty simple.
These are just maiden bags. If you type in Amazon, you can get them.
Oh,
bulk buy them.
Chips.
Yeah, you can bulk buy them on Kite Packaging or other places like that. Fold her up and just get her in.
Get her in there. Looking good. She's ready to go. Take your friggin' selly place off. Stick her on.
And because we've done a digital label, we need to make sure we're obviously doing the right label. So we'll now just use a little marker pen.
And then you can write whatever you want on here, just as long as you know what it is. I'm just going to stick a little QS for Quicksilver, and then I'll put a little SW for sweater.
Done.
And then that's it. I take that to the shop.
And that is your sales
and
done.
And you've just made 30 quid, geez.
Easy as that.
Do that 10 times.
300 quid a week.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, that is everything you need to know for Vinted reselling.
Right, I'm off to the shop then.
And boom, just like that, now your item is sold. You can ship it the way we have told you, and make sure you follow all of them tips and tricks. Now some final tips and tricks that you really don't want to miss out on for Vinted reselling. First up, if you want to make good money Vinted reselling, you need to have the stock to make good money. Keep reinvesting that capital and keep buying more products. People who get 10, 20, 30 sales a day don't just have 10, 20, 30 listings on. These people have 100, 200 or even 1,000 listings at a time. So keep reinvesting that capital and trust me, these sales will roll in. Next up, always try different niches. Find some niches that are perfect for you, that you know you can bank money on, but also keep researching different niches and try some different products out. One great example here is if you have 5 different products that you know move well, but you're struggling to get a lot of stock of them, you should always be testing at least one new product, especially every week or 2 weeks. If this product sells well, then you know you can start buying more, but always keep experimenting these different niches, because trust me, there's that many items that sell on Vinted. If you have a good listing and a good price, they will sell. This ranges from different clothing brands that you might have never heard of, but has a quite big community, or even going down different lanes. This includes collectibles, this includes electronics, all all of these you can make good money on with Vinted Reselling. And finally, surround yourself with like-minded people. Get yourself into a group. I'm not saying it has to be my group, but just get yourself in a group in general. For example, my group, you're going to surround yourself with some massive resellers. This includes vintage resellers, Pokemon resellers, collectible resellers, electronic resellers, and especially in our group, we are here to help you guys out so everyone talks to each other, no secrets, so you can get the best benefit you possibly can. So that has been your guide to become a professional vintage reseller. Any questions you guys have, please do drop it down in the comments. We are here to help you guys out. If this video has helped you out just that one bit, please do consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a like on today's video, and follow all of my socials on screen and for some more tips and tricks. Thank you all for listening and watching today's video. Good luck in your vintage reselling career, and I'll see you guys in the next video.